Alright. Okay. Alright, what's going on? What? Oh, double shards. Shocker, Venom, Green Goblin. Don't care. World Warrior milestones, which we are killing. Thanks, Corvus. Okay. 20, 30 free things. 3 days for 50,000 points. Yeah, we can do that. Gold, which I haven't spent. Red stars. Orb fragments. Feels good. Just for personal records. Boom. Alright, so here is the real question. I have 475. Let's claim this. Nice. Okay, it does go over. In which case, I can take these, because I need those, and I don't care about these. Boom. 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 Nice. Alright, Arena 19. Let's just not worry about that speed up. Oh, that's annoying. But it's fine. What are you? Thanos. No. There we go. Ooh. You resisted that. That's interesting. I was very unprepared for that. Thanks for the Dark Phoenix. Bada boom. Ba boom, ba boom. Ow. No, no, no dying. Give me an auto. Nice. Alright. So come back to that. Oh, supply store is refreshed. Nope. Don't care. Room's full. I will gladly take those. Buy crystal. Gravitonium. And a syringe. Okay. I'll take both, thank you. Crystal. Nope. Nothing is worth it. Making sure my dailies are done. Let's see what I can get done here. Global City. You. Still you. Still you. Bang, you're dead. Ooh, you're not. That is awkward. It's not bad. It's just awkward. Bang. 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 Is it Ultron first? Thank you. Boop. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. Really? Okay. Bang. Is there anyone real on this node? Or is it just like the kind of usual annoying people? I guess I should kill Thor before he ults. Need a basic only option, Fox next. Give me that, I'll be a happy camper. Let's see. Ooh, no crash there, so that was pretty great. That felt good. Oh boy. I don't trust him to get on these nodes. At least not right now. should move him to the inside. I should take the outside. That would be smart. Stop it. Stop taunting. Told you to stop taunting. No, no. Need a basic only. Actually, I guess not. I did use Iron Fist heal, so that was admittedly not a basic. Spread the lead. Slap, slap, slap. And flip. And spread. Well, it won't spread, but add more defense down. There it is. Nailed it. Alright. Oh, I have one more. Okay. Yeah, let's keep taking the city team. They're way faster. Way faster. Not even close. So, Loki, can you not be an enormous jerk? That'd be really cool. I do actually need JJ to take a turn here. Thank you. Okay. Now we can kind of deal with everything else, I guess. Right. You guys are probably dead. Yep, we got there. Top 2K. We made it. Lord Paramount, welcome aboard. I'll show my score in a second. I think it was 900 something. I had 27 million. I stopped like at noon today. I think last night I hit 25 million. I really could have stopped last night. I would show you. There are people in my alliance who are like in the hundreds. I think somebody was at 110. Somebody else at like 150. Yeah, I'm pretty, again, I just, like, this was just for a head start on whenever Corvus becomes farmable. Because it didn't get me another star. But it got me, it got me a little further. It's less farming that I have to do later, which is always good. Because it's my least favorite thing, is trying to farm characters. Like right now, farming Karnak is going to be the death of me. I need a basic only auto. That's what I need. That's what I've decided. How's your day going, Paramount? Boom. Good heal. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start these in a second, but 971, that's where I landed. so felt good. I did not look at number 189 million. I'm sorry, number 1 was 89 million, then number 2, 3, 4 were all 60 million. There's definitely something wrong here. Nice, yes, okay. Completing all the Blitz milestones for the first time is a great feeling. So, that's awesome. It's 21 free shards, it's a lot of gold, it's good Blitz orbs, so that's a great feeling. Congratulations for that. D Marcus, doing good. How you doing? Yeah, I think this was my best finish in a real Blitz. But like I said, I wish I could go just outside top 100 because I've got a couple Alliance members who are right there. That's awesome. Proud of them. They killed it. Yeah, I remember like the first time I got through the milestones, I was like, oh man, I don't know what else to do now, because at the time I was not a blitzer. I hate that I'm basically a blitzer now. It's terrible. But yeah, no, getting through those milestones is wicked nice. Oh, jeez. My camera's still okay? Should I fix that? Let's just do this. Up one tick. That'll do. Alright. Now then. These guys are all an enormous pain. I hate that he triggers his taunt before the stun. It's not the end of the world. It's just annoying. Like it's purely an annoyance. Hey, notifications. Sorry about that. Do I need to heal? No. Black Bolt, Black Bolt, Black Bolt. Thank you. Burn the evade. Oop. You. And yes, extend all the things. Really thought that would kill Fury. That's awkward. Note to self, I need to kill Mystique faster on this node, because she tends to accidentally kill people. Nah, you're good, man. Live your life. Eating clementines. That's real bad. That's real bad. Okay, who's over there? Is anybody really hurt? Because he's gonna miss. I would rather wait. Yeah, I would rather do this. Okay. I complete second node, not yet. I'll definitely finish it tomorrow. I don't think no, I didn't finish it yet. I'll finish it tomorrow. Like, it'll definitely be something for me to do tomorrow on stream. I'll finish that node. I'll start the node after it. So, that'll be good. Did you end up finishing that today? Because I know you said you should be right there. I had a good run today. I have no complaints, but I didn't finish it yet. Just started the third node. Nice. I'd ask if it gets any better, but I know that it doesn't. So, but how is the third node going? sucks. Gonna take some time. Yep, that sounds right. That sounds right. Oh, node 3 is the brawler node. Okay. So node 3 is a node that apparently they had to... Oh jeez, they had to like give out either some... what's it called? Compensation or help people reset it because there was a bug. It was either the third node or the fourth. I think it was the third node. Because if America Chavez is on that node, she was healing brawlers when she spawned, which was a problem. I know that I'm going to time out, but I would rather get this damage in. That's fine. Yeah. That, which is hilarious that that just happens to be how America Chavez's passive worked whenever they coded it. Like, just an incredible amount of spaghetti code going on. Insane. I think I have to treat this like a real node. Totally do. No. We started after, so we shouldn't have any of those problems. It was a problem for whatever way they had it originally. It was a problem for those people, and they could ask for like a reset of that specific node, but you should be fine. There's a problem. Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. There was also a Black Panther problem. So Black Panther and Ultimus used to have like the coding for their abilities and their passives like programmed funny. So if Black Panther got a kill on an assist, he would get 2 full turn meters instead of just 1. So that was the problem there. It's not, they fixed it. But it used to be the problem. Is my Shuri tier 13? I don't remember. I gotta check on my Shuri. Yeah, Black Panther, I mean, so it was a problem, but it worked both ways, because it worked for players too. Like, if a player got a Black Panther assist kill with a Koye, then Black Panther would get 2 turns as a result of it. So it was broken for the AI, and it was broken. Any offers I like today? I don't know, I haven't checked yet. I'll look. I would bet... Oh no, I guess the Mother's Day offers would have gone out like last night into today. I'll check. Maybe I'll one-shot this raid node, but I will definitely check after this. I'm curious. There might be something worthwhile today. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, yeah, I have to. Double kill? Nice. Get rid of that. Flip those. Alright, that's one that I could never remember. The team offers. What team offers are you talking about, Paramount? Which for me means probably not. Although admittedly I don't check the offers consistently. I usually just check them when like people tell me that. So when y'all remind me to like, hey, check the offers, because there might be something good. You never know. Oh, there it is. Shards for full teams. Shards for full teams. Wow. No. People were saying they got them. I bet, you know what? Shards for full teams. I wager that is their new, like, new player promotion. Like, they used to give out full characters. Now I bet they're giving out full teams in offers. Milestones and chill time. Crash count. 1 so far. Update. I'm just... Yeah, definitely crashed. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's fine. I didn't want to do that raid node anyway. I obviously did not want to do that raid node. Paramount, what full teams are people seeing? Because the old starter offers used to be Captain America, Deadpool, and Thanos? No. Captain America was definitely one of them. Oh, Black Widow and Black Panther, I think. I don't even remember. Like I said, I know that when I started, Captain America was the starter offer, and I went. It was $5 for 100 shards of Captain America. I was like, yes, please. Shield and X-Men are what you've heard. Shield. When you say Shield, do you see? Whoa, $49.99 for Cyclops, Captain. Are you sure it was Captain Marvel? Because Cyclops and Colossus feels like X-Men. That feels like a team that makes sense. What I wanted to do. Let's just zoom that out. Okay. I keep moving around. $50 offers. I feel like even I would be tempted by a $50 offer like that. Here I am being wasteful. All this energy. Okay, offers. Let's check. Mimic Master. 2 Mimic Master orbs and a Red Star orb. It's not a good deal. Is that a good... No, that's not a good deal. I'm pretty sure this is a bad deal. Like, you're gonna get 12 shards of Taskmaster and a 2 Red Star for $10. No, that's a bad deal. This is actually like a B-. I would give this a B-. Like, I know that you're 5-star, I know that you're 4. I think my crystal is 3, so this would be $10 for a dupe for me, but this is not awful. I would be curious with this deal if, because it says equal chance of 3, 4, 5, is it an equal chance of each of these characters too? But this feels not awful. It's like a B-, maybe C+, B- though. Wow. It's a good deal. Wait, you got what? Oh, wait, are you saying, Demarcus, are you saying you bought this deal? This is a good deal. This is a very good deal. Mystique is a node farm. 50 shards is 10 days of farming. 10 days of double farming. Or 20 days of single node. Yeah, this is a very good deal. Mystique is very, very useful. She's very good on 2 top-end teams, depending on where you put her. She has synergy with Brotherhood, and she has synergy with Marauders. So you can use her with Magneto, or you can use her with Sinister, but I think she's a very good character. She's one of the Brotherhood members. She helps to unlock Magneto, but this is just like, this is actually pretty objectively a good deal. Because this would be $4 for 100 shards. So, I mean, that actually strikes me as a pretty good deal. 7 days, 7 premium orbs for $5. That's not bad. Like, I wouldn't buy it because I'm internally I'm boycotting premium orbs, but that's not awful. I mean, I feel like $5 is what they offer premium orbs for normally anyway. How many power cores? A premium orb is I think 450 cores, so they're saying that it's $6. So yeah, that's good value for cores. Red Star Protector Draft. Equal chance of 2 or 3 Red Star of any marquee protector. In campaign, any protectors that are available, campaign supplies and orbs. Good lord, that's a lot. That's a lot of protectors. But it's, I mean, at $3, that's again, this is not bad. It's not great. Again, B minus, C plus. Bad. Just no. If gold orbs, if the price point for the gold orb offer is not $2 for 1 gold orb, you shouldn't buy it. It's bad. I also have enough premium orbs, so that's the other reason that I'm not buying that offer. This is a bad deal. No, hard pass. So this is for like medium to high spenders / impatient people, I guess, but this is mostly for medium to high spenders because they say, oh, they don't say superior mini uniques, but so this is a mini unique piece, and these orange war orbs are very good. I don't know that they're 3 for $20, so they're not like $7. They're not $7 good. This is like a D. Oh, okay, this is the standard war pack, $10 for 5 character shards. No. Just no. And I think everything else, well, oh, I forgot it doesn't go back to where you were. Where was I? You know, this might not be awful if you need training mats, but otherwise it's bad. Okay, $10 for 2 orbs. Again, this is bad. That's $5 an orb. No. No. Thumbs down. Big thumbs down. If you really like blitzing. So, the interesting thing about deals like this that ignore resource capacity, because it ignores resource capacity, this might be something that, I guess for people like me who can shuffle themselves in a top 2K, if you think you can make a top 100 push with refreshes, then it might be worth banking, 500 extra blitz charges. Still a C. That's a C deal. That's worse. Don't buy this deal. If you want blitz charges, just buy this deal. Like, this is $5 and this is 10. This is bad. This is a bad deal. Who's this? Great Orb Fragments. This is also a bad deal. Don't bother. Like, if you were gonna buy either of these, you're better off buying this one. It's way better. No. No, okay, yeah, now we're in the just hard no. Everything else is a no. There's one other spot that they get really sneaky with putting offers. Who do I guess I could use Karnak. So you no, I feel there was like 1.5 good offers. That was bad. This is okay. This is a good offer, but I have Mystique at 7-star. This is a decent offer, and this is probably a decent offer. So there were a few decent offers, but overall, nothing mind-blowing. I don't know about you. I always need these. Always. Every time I bring a character up, I like have a stockpile that's like basically just enough to bring them up to gear 9 or gear 10, and then I'm out. Normally, I would just buy these through the shop. There are little half-hidden deals for these. 10 for $4.99, 700 cores for 10. Like these deals don't exist in the regular shop. Like I just went through the offers. These deals are not there. This deal, right? No, they're not good. They're not good deals. But for like impatient people, for people willing to spend, they're right there. I would bet that those deals also exist for SBCs. Nope, which of course that piece doesn't need. Stop it, stop it, stop it. And of course that piece doesn't need. And really? And I can't check them. Who? You. Here. Surely. Oh no, they don't. That's interesting. Okay. I lied. What cosmic character is my that's a great question. I have Hela. Hela is done. I haven't thought any further ahead. Oh, I guess I'll bring Proxima. Once I get this last Gravitonium, she'll be done. She'll be ready, because she already has enough mini uniques. I'm not pulling the trigger on Proxima until I finish Symbiote Spider-Man. Well, I don't know. I haven't decided. I guess it depends on if I get her Gravitonium first, or if I get the 1 million mini uniques that I need for Symbiote Spider-Man. But I already have Hela. I'm gonna bring Proxima. My Cosmic is not that great, honestly. I gotta try to bring Black Bolt, but and he's fighting Spider-Man for mini uniques, and I started Spider-Man first. Like I really should have done Black Bolt already. I might do honestly, after Proxima, I might work up Corvus. Just because he's also skill. Or Sif. I might also work up Sif. They're about the same power. Corvus, I think, is going to top off more, because 5 yellow, 5 red, I'm pretty sure, is stronger than 6 yellow, 4 red. Actually, no, it objectively is, because they are both in the same place. I think they're both level 65, gear 10. Yeah, 6664. And, yeah, it is. Corvus is stronger. But yeah, honestly, my Cosmic is pretty bad. Like, I don't like the Cosmic lanes. Like, I can make a good team for Cosmic lanes, but my Cosmic is not that good. My City is much stronger overall. Like that. I would love to take that team into DD3, but that's way too many biomats. Take a Boomer. Don't tempt me, man. You don't want to see this Boomer. Where'd he go? Cosmic. I have a 6 red Boomer. Like, he would do absolutely nothing, but I have a 6 red Boomer. I wish I could show you my roster. Yeah, I would. That is one thing that I wish I could do more easily, is look at other people's rosters, even just in game. Like, I feel like you should be able to look at your alliance members, your alliance like rosters. Because if I go into our alliance right now, all I can see is like your last arena offense team, I think. Visit. Yeah, this is all I can see. Like, yeah, that's a good offense team. Television. But yeah, it's dumb. Like, there's no reason I shouldn't be able to see your roster. I can understand not seeing other people's rosters. That totally makes sense. Like, I don't think you should be able to see random people's rosters, but your alliance members, you know, you're all you all know each other, sort of, at least sort of know each other. Speaking of arena fights, I should get into arena. Okay. Who am I fighting? I'll fight you. That's fine. This could go really backwards, but I usually win arena offense matches. It's just a matter of like my defense. No defense holds. There are 0 defenses that hold. Yeah, Hellivision's good. The only thing that I found that can disrupt Hellivision is killing Hella, which is usually my goal. So I'm gonna basic Hella for the assist. That's fine. That's actually better that you killed. Oh, you don't have a Black Bolt. Why am I even worried? Yeah, see, like, Hella is gonna die. She's gonna take her turn, but she's gonna die. Like, right here. Good night. Greg did not get to do anything relevant. I've never seen him clap before. That's very annoying. Oh, and your Sinister's 7. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. So here's the thing, I don't actually want to kill either of these Phoenixes. I do very much want to kill that Juggernaut. Yep, you can kill mine though. It's fine. There she goes. Oh crap, killed a Phoenix. Definitely did not mean to do that. Yeah, I mean, it was unlucky. It's fine. I'm definitely still gonna win this. It's just annoying that he picked Phoenix. I know. Kill my Phoenix. There it is. Like, yeah. Hello 1v4 with 4. Yeah. Yeah. When I mean that might have been me losing to a Hela in war. Hela in war is really good, and Hela outside of war is still really good. Can I get to 7? I can. I can beat that team. Alright, we'll be back in how much time? We will be back here in 12 minutes. Okay, so for the next 12 minutes, let's see. I crashed in raid, so that was awesome. I hate this raid. Only because I keep crashing. That's really the only reason. Not because it's a bad raid. Oh no, not that. It wasn't even that raid. I crashed here, didn't I? Where's my crash? God. That's fine. It's fine. Oh, I will check DD3. And I will consider using cores if, yeah, okay, so there's very little of this left. I got 5 million damage there, but that was my run for today. So, yeah, in 2.5 hours I will probably beat this node. What place did I get? I was 971, I think. Yep, 971. Which is good. I literally could have not played any... Ooh, why are you doing that? I could have not played any Blitz today and done top 2,000. I think I did 1 rotation earlier today to get to 27 million, and then that was it. Because I went to bed last night pretty late. I still woke up. But yeah, I mean, this was good. No, just top 2,000. Just top 2,000. 971. I wish I was top 100. This is crazy to me that the top score is 89, and then after that was just 60s. Like, that's ridiculous. Top 100 was 37 million, so I was off by 10 million, which looks like a lot, but is actually not a lot. Like I could have pushed today and gotten to 37 million. But yeah, top 1000 is, I think, I would have to check. I screenshot all of my high blitz scores, but I think that's the highest I've ever placed. I might have placed higher in the Iron Fist blitz, not the recent one, like an older one, because I hadn't finished Iron Fist yet, and I really wanted to. But I think 971 is my highest ever score. Alright, let's see. What, I still have like 10 minutes. Let's knock out some of the milestones here. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that. All of my teams are right here. Ha! 30 saved teams. It's so nice. Alright, everything. It doesn't matter what I fight. I'm gonna win. It's 1-1. Actually, that is a bit of a personal challenge. I want to find a team that can lose at tier 1 fight 1. I legitimately don't think that I could. I'm just gonna auto this. I'll do it at 2 times. I legitimately don't think I can make a team that will lose in tier 1 fight 1. But that might be my new, like, half-baked challenge, is finding a team that will lose here. Like, I feel like I would have to make a team that has very, very few offensive abilities. Because, like, this is a 0 synergy team. Well, basically a 0 synergy team, and they're at tier 1 fight 1. It's just, they're still winning. You know? Obviously, this is going to be the Taskmaster team. I'm going to replace... I'm actually going to put... So, this is the formation that I've heard for the Taskmaster team. And I will probably unlock Taskmaster later this week. I might do it tomorrow. I might unlock Taskmaster tomorrow, because by tomorrow I think I should have the gold to bring him straight up to level 65 gear 10. But I think what I've seen is Merc Riot Guard in the middle, Taskmaster on one side, Merc Lieutenant on the other side, Bullseye next to Merc Lieutenant, and like Sniper over here. I feel like that's what I've heard. Actually, that is something that I should do that's more important than Blitz, is look at this guy's kit. So, on spawn, offense up, 40%, I mean, he's going, okay, so he's basically always, almost always, 40%, 60%, it's a 60% chance to gain assist now, okay. Gain a bunch of chance, that's a war defense only. That is counterattack, more war defense only, more of that, okay. This is just a big damage, so it's really, let me use the easy way, mercenaries. So Merc Lieutenant, his new passive, so in war defense, when an enemy attacks an adjacent ally, so if I put Merc Lieutenant next to Riot Guard, he will basically be healing a bunch, because Merc Riot Guard's just going to get hit a bunch. And then the other half of that is Merc Riot Guard on enemy turn, right? 75% chance to put a deflect onto adjacent allies. So Merc Lieutenant might be getting hit, but every turn he's basically getting another deflect. So I feel like putting the two of them next to each other is a good idea, I think. And then I don't think anyone else's placement matters. Actually, I might throw Korath on that team. He's a villain merc, and I don't use him in War anywhere else. So that would be like 40, 160. I mean, it's going to be a 200k team. Ish, I think. Because Bullseye, your passive is just, yeah, this is big. So assist Merc allies on non-attack abilities. Every other turn, Merc Lieutenant and Merc Riot Guard are using non-attack abilities. Like, literally every other turn. So Bullseye is going to get a boatload of assists. So if you have a high red star Bullseye, this might be his time to shine. I'm trying to figure out, people are freaking out because Taskmaster somehow supposedly gives people blind. It's on his ult. Is his ult available turn 1? I've seen Killmonger. Yeah, so I don't want to break up my Wakandans. I have seen the idea of putting Killmonger with them too, but I don't want to break up my Wakandans. Like, my Wakandans are not bad. Okay, his ult is available turn 1, so that explains why people are blind. Okay. Yeah, I have no desire to break up this team. I think this team is serviceable. At least my version of it is. Like, they're all 65, they're all at least gear 10. I think Panther is 12. He's got 6 red stars. Shuri's gear 13. I don't worry too much about this team. If they're on defense, they still force, like you can't waste Brotherhood on them anymore. You might use Supernatural, but that means you're not using Supernatural on one of our, like, Asgardian teams. So I feel pretty good about even leaving them on the fence. Yeah. I gotta figure, yeah, but I do need to figure out the mercenary lineup. So I will probably, that might be a tomorrow thing where I play with them a little bit. Merc Lieutenant, oh yeah, Merc Lieutenant gives crazy amounts of energy. I am very hesitant to put any more T4s into that team, into the Merc team, because I plan on going all in on Black Order. So I want to save. I want to save as many T4s as I can for Black Order. Hey, like, Bullseye would have assisted right there. Of course, he's stunned, but that's a lot of energy, man. That's a lot of energy. This is still a bad team. I don't care what people say. Sinister Six is a bad team. You give me Olivia Octavius, they will be a great team. But right now, this version of Sinister Six is a bad team. They're useful. They unlock 2 legendaries, so they are useful. But they're a bad team. You're not gonna change my mind. You would revive. Who would you replace? I would probably drop Green Goblin. I would put Green Goblin with the symbiotes, and I would throw Doc Ock into this team. Unless they give me more symbiotes, in which case I'm replacing Mysterio, because Mysterio might be the worst named character in the game. Like, worse than Ultimus. Actually worse than Ultimus. But functionality-wise, Green Goblin, as a character, Mysterio. I'm pretty sure there is no character currently in the game who is available to players that is no named character that is worse than Mysterio. If you think you can name a named character that's worse than Mysterio, let me know. Seriously. I'd be really curious as to who you think is worse than Mysterio as a named character. And if either of you watch any like other content creators, I would ask you to challenge them to the same question. Because now I feel like I'm going to ask that of any of the content creators I hop in on. No, Ravager Boomer is not a named character. Ravager Boomer is a minion. That doesn't count. Although I would argue that Boomer is almost more useful than Mysterio. And I'm not even kidding. Ravager Boomer, right, does solid damage on his basic. Ravager Boomer does mediocre damage, but better than Merc Soldier with splash damage on his special. And he actually has a chance to assist. Okay, Nobu. I would rather run Nobu than Mysterio. I'd rather run Nobu over Mysterio. Not because... Actually, okay, so I'll break it down. 1. Nobu probably stealths on his basic. And if he's with the hand, he's probably... It says 40% chance, but I see it proc more often than not. His hand ninjas are actually reasonable, because one of... I think... is it guaranteed to be one of each, or is it just 2 randoms? It might just be 2 randoms, but the hand minions hit pretty hard. If one of them ends up being an archer, you have an almost unavoidable and unresistible clear positive effect, because he gains 100,000 focus. Right? Nobu's ultimate is objectively terrible. It's the worst. This actually might be like the worst ultimate ability in the game. But the reason I would like to use Nobu over Mysterio is because of this revive chance. Right? Now I know that it's like a 5% chance. Literally a 5% chance. But this 5% chance to revive is better than Mysterio's clones when he dies. So Nobu might be bad, but I would still use him. DeMarcus saying Winter Soldier. Okay, absolutely not. Winter Soldier is way better. No, okay, Lord Paramount, I understand that 5% is very low, but it's better than the summons. Like, Mysterio summons are a joke. No, Winter Soldier is way better than Mysterio. First of all, he has a turn 1 nuke for 550 damage and heal block that cannot be blocked. Like, that's very good. On turn 2, he's gonna attack for a decent amount of damage and bleed, and probably bleed some more. And his basic hits hard and is multi damage. His passive is garbage. But yeah, no, Winter Soldier is better. Okay, Cable. Lord Paramount, who told you Cable was bad? I'm not gonna tell you that Cable is good. But he's not bad. His basic hits very hard. His special is turn meter manipulation, which is great. Like, honestly, his turn meter manipulation is great. Whether you use it on turn 1 or wait for it on turn 2, rewinding someone's speed bar by 50% is very good. His ultimate is unavoidable, and that's a huge deal. And it hits hard. The biggest thing that Cable has going for him is his passive. Oh yeah, no, he doesn't have a team, so that does make him bad. Like, he doesn't have a home, so being homeless, it's not a reason to hate somebody. Kidding, but the fact that in basically in otherwise mirror match, right? If you were taking like a 4-man team, so Marauders is usually the team that I put Cable with. My Marauders will go this much faster than the other Marauders. And honestly, when like coin flips are what you're relying on, having that advantage is huge. The chance for counter is very low, but counterattacks are fine. But that speed bar, I think Cable is good in a best case scenario, but overall mediocre. Seriously, this dude is freaking awful. This is a paltry amount of damage. So Mysterio does clear the effect before attacking, which is nice. I will give him that. The blind is alright. I feel like his focus is kind of low. The assisting is good. This is a nice thing against City Heroes. Sinister Six were the anti-defender team, so that's fine. This is decent damage. The fact that it only heal blocks 3 enemies at level 6 is annoying. You actually have to T4 it to get heal block on everybody, but these summons are a farce. Like, even at high level, those summons are awful. Just, ugh. I guess giving deflect is I get it. You're the Lord of Illusions, but like, ugh, this guy. Essential Orange for Black Order. Ooh, is being reviewed right now. Okay. Do you want to do, so my take on Black Order, right? Proxima, basic, and passive. Like, oh, basic, passive. Actually, you know what? No. On Proxima, all 4. On Corvus I think is basic and passive. So Corvus basic will always draw an assist. Oops, sorry. Corvus passive is damage. So for Corvus, I think it's basic and passive. For Proxima, I think it's everything. For Cull Obsidian, whose picture apparently has to load. Okay. Just damage? No. Just healing? No. Okay, I can see his ult, because that is a boatload of damage. And it's passive. So Cull Obsidian, ultimate and passive. And Ebony Maw, everything. I'm just going to assume it's everything. Bonus attack 3 times, yep. Defense up for 2 turns. Okay, maybe you can skip the special. Additional, yep, okay. Ultimate, yes. And passive, yeah. So I think Black Order is going to need a million. I think Black Order is going to need a million T4s. Did I put any? No, I'm not putting any T4s onto any of the mercs. I'll think about it when I work on Taskmaster tomorrow. I might do it on Taskmaster passive. Oh, and his ult. Taskmaster might want. I don't care about that. That's fine. Yeah, no. His Taskmaster probably wants his ult and his passive. Ebony Maw is crazy. Ebony Maw is stupid. Ebony Maw is the only reason that I'm going hard on the Black Order. And I think that Ebony Maw is somebody that I'm going to try to rush to Tier 14. I really think that. So I need to try to start finding Mystic stuff. But yeah, I don't think any of the other. If I was gonna T4 anything else on the mercenary team, because I really wanted that to be my guaranteed war defense team, I would probably put T4s into Merc Riot Guard's passive. Nope. Absolutely not. I would probably put T4s into Merc Lieutenant's passive. And Merc Lieutenant's, no. I mean, the difference between 3 and all is 1 on War Defense, because they don't summon. So, yeah. Just the two, so Merc Riot Guard passive, Merc Lieutenant passive. Oh, yeah, no, Black Order got annihilated so much, but it was, I mean, you have to. It was a Deus Ex Machina for oh wait, no, Infinity War, sorry, I'm talking about Endgame. Infinity War, the Black Order were great. I feel like they're portrayed really well. Does Bullseye need his passive? No, absolutely not. That's just damage. That's just damage. That's just damage. Yeah, so the Mercs look like they're gonna be like a minimal T4 team if you want to put him. I would say just put him in Taskmaster. Like Riot Guard's T4 or Riot Guard's passive is very good. He doesn't need this. It would help. He doesn't need this. Lieutenant's passive is already good. Does this help a lot? Yeah. I would hedge more towards Lieutenant's passive because of the like filling speed bar. Like anything to do with speed bar I think is huge, which is why Ebony Maw is going to be broken. Right here. So this is going to steal 3% health from all enemies and redistribute to allies, bypassing heal block. And then he's going to redistribute 25%, or I guess he's going to do it 4 times, so 5 times total. He's going to apply slow to every enemy, and it's going to fill your team's speed bar and decrease their speed bar. Like, Ebony Maw is busted. Unless something here, like, isn't real, unless they change something in the next 2 weeks, Ebony Maw is going to be amazing. Like, unquestionably. I think I've wasted enough time to do my last arena match. Or we're gonna fight Bruce, I guess, because I don't feel like fighting Baby Yoda. Yeah, we're going after Bruce, okay. Maybe I'm misremembering Infinity War. Paramount, what did they do to the Black Order in Infinity War? Because I thought that the Black Order basically were awesome in Infinity War and then got nerfed in Endgame. Who am I going after here? Black Bolt? Yeah. Wow. So this is the only reason I leave Ultron on my offense team, because he can summon robots. How many days do we have for Symbiote Spider-Man? I think that when this round of World Warrior ends, then the Spider-Man milestones are done. I think this is the last round for right now. So it might only be another 2 days. Oh, that was rude. Nick Fury just totally stealthed everybody. That sucked. Too bad Phoenix is broken. Nailed it. This is what happens when you don't bring Yo-Yo on defense. that's all that told me. So going to, well, yeah, I'll do another round. This might be the last 3 days. If it's not the last 3 days, DeMarcus, we have then we have like 10 days, because World Warriors always run for a week. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Does anybody? I'm gonna ask in our Discord. I genuinely don't know. Main question. Do we know when symbiote milestones are ending? Is it after this World War? All right. You're 34 away. Ooh. I don't know if there are enough milestones left. So let's say there are actually 3 days left, right? So save the world. This is going to give you 1. So you might get 2 more from that. High roller, I think, is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'd have 15. So 15 and 2 is 17. And 18, 19. You'd be just short. Now I'm questioning it. I'm gonna see. Okay, this is gonna be a very boring part of the stream. I'm going to check game news on Discord to see how far back Symbiote Spider-Man is. Huh. 71 out of 100. Oh, honestly, I hope for both of you that it goes 1 more week. Also, I hope for me that it goes 1 more week, but you guys are going to get more out of it than I will. I'm not sure. You know what? It might be 1 more week. So I'm trying to remember where I started, and I've been pretty good about getting most of the gold ones. Huh. Okay. Okay, somebody did math. We do. We have one more week. So we'll have, so both of you should be able, Demarcus, you should be able to get your 34, and Paramount, you should be able to unlock, because it looks like yeah, it looks like it should be one more week. But I could be wrong. I do hope it's, I sincerely hope it's one more week. Where am I at? I mean, almost 100 out of 300. I'm already at 6 star. And I don't even think, I actually don't even think if they started like literally right now, if a fresh round of milestones started, I don't think there are enough shards if I max out everything to get him to 7. So I would still have to milestone orb or wherever he goes after this, but I'm in good shape. I'm not worried. I want the ooh, actually, I should check my shop. Oh, I did. Nobody good was here. Oh, yuck. I really want Black Bolt to show up here because it would make my life so much easier. I'm thinking about refreshing the shops again to speed this up, speed mini uniques up, because I have everything else. I have the focus catalyst pieces, I have those pieces, I have the armor pieces. I'll tell you what, Lord Paramount, you trade me your Black Bolt, and I will trade you, I don't know, something that you need probably. Because I see a lot of characters in there. I don't see Black Bolt that often. Actually, Colossus is kind of tempting. He's a good character. Smart Lieutenant is not. Smart Rycard is also not. Please stop, both of you. Stop showing up. All right, let's do more of these milestones because this will get me more gold. Oh, so, okay. Speaking of all our homeless characters, Ant-Man and the Wasp, can they ever get a little more work? Just like a little, not a ton. I feel like they each just need minor stat changes to make them relevant. We'll go back to 2 times. We'll go back to auto. But this is my homeless heroes. Yep. That's my formal name for this team. Like the very first team I used was my homeless minions, but these are my homeless heroes. Oh, Human Torch is a beast. I feel like someone in my alliance has like a 5 or a 6 red star Human Torch, and it's not fair. Human Torch does massive damage. Mine is very mediocre, but I mean I got him to 7 star, but I mean 300% damage. He has a with offense up is really 450% damage. This is 340, which is really 510 if he still has the offense up, and he does during war. And even his basic is almost 200% damage and bleeds. Like this dude is he's a train. Hits like it. Like as long as he doesn't die in war on my war offense, that my Fantastic Four doesn't lose in war. Of course, when he dies, lose miserably. They're awful without him. But yeah, watch out for Human Torch. Do not underestimate that guy, because he will one-shot you accidentally. And you'll be like, where did that come from? It's the offense up. It's big. Hand is a team that I almost want to have a rework, but I have said this before, and I will say it again. There need to be bad teams. Look, 5% chance. There need to be bad teams. So I'm glad that Hand is willing to be a bad team. Learned the hard way. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that 5% chance. Because everybody's gonna counter. It doesn't make it a good ability just because everybody countered and he killed Crossbones there. It's still bad. But yeah, there have to be bad teams. There have to be comparisons from team to team. There have to be bad teams, otherwise good teams would have no value. So I'm glad that Hand is willing to be a bad team. I'm glad that Sinister Six is willing to be a bad team. Glad that these guys are willing to be homeless for the sake of everybody else. Supernaturals is a super fun team. Supernaturals are a really good example of a team that kind of got put together after the fact, because like Mordo and Strange and Scarlet all already existed. But with minor tweaks and a couple of characters, they became a really fun, really synergy-based, really good team, who I love very much. Oh no, stop it. Boom. Let's go. I hadn't noticed it until I had started kind of playing some of these at 2x speed that one times I had said for a while that one times wasn't that slow and it's not that bad and I could play the game at one times and I was wrong. One times is very slow. It's like painfully slow. I feel like I think 2x used to be the old 1x speed, and 1x is half. Somebody in the Alliance had said that, and I was like, no, 1x has always been really slow. No, I think they were right. I think this used to be the old 1x speed. Yeah. It's, you know what, it's worse in slow motion, because by default, like, that dynamic camera is on, and, it just makes things a mess. Oh, security with a million regens off of that. Like, this feels like it should be a normal default speed, and now I understand what that Alliance member was talking about. You can turn that camera off. It's unintuitive to think like, oh, I need to turn this thing off. Hang on. So, fair warning, if you get motion sickness, if you think the 1x dynamic camera is bad, look at this. Look at what monster designed the 3x dynamic camera. I'm sorry for putting everybody through that. And by everybody, I mean the handful of people who might be watching this. Yeah, no, that's terrible. I'm sorry. I feel bad for doing that. I got a little bit of a headache. I got a little nauseous, like, just watching that. Yeah, terrible. Just terrible. That should be a torture method. Like, here, hold their eyes open and just make them watch this. They're gonna go insane. They'll tell you whatever they want. I wish they would add that already. Hydra's another really good example of a rework, but this is the version of the rework that went too far. Like, they became too good in the game mode that they're in, and I had defended Hydra for a long time, saying like, oh, they're very beatable, and like you just have to play smart and things like that. But now the more like matches I play and the more matches that I watch of other people, or like the more that I hear of other people's reports, I'm like, no, that rework was probably too much. Okay, I'm only looking at point values. I think I just went into a fight with a Captain Marvel and a Mr. Sinister, so this might have been a terrible mistake. And Hela and okay, I'm just gonna auto it. I don't. This is everything for the next week is like just chill. Blitz is just chill. I'm not going hard. I'll do yes, Lord Paramount. This team is in fact just Ultron and others. However, Ultron and others wins at 8.3. And like the reason I'm gonna bring it down to 1 time so I can talk about these guys. 1. Oh, but I'm gonna turn dynamic camera off because screw that. 1. Ultron is objectively an army on his own, capable of deleting entire characters in a single move. That point being completely aside, I'm pretty sure, with the exception of maybe Aim Researcher in the corner, like right there, with the exception of maybe Aim Researcher, I think all of these guys are tech villains, which means that Ultron's passive, like every time Ultron gets a kill, he will extend all of their buffs by 1. Hydra Grenadier is actually capable of dispelling buffs. Right? Nebula has a chance to assist on everybody's turn because they're villains, so there's a free assist from Nebula where she gets speed up. Aim Researcher heals target character and adjacent, so she's going to heal Crossbones and everyone around Crossbones, and because Ultron summons, there are pretty much always going to be characters around. And Ultron's bots help everybody. So this team is actually very consistent for 8.3. And I use this team, another thing about this team that I'll point out when I get back to the character screen. So these guys are probably actually capable of autoing 8.3. And I know that that was not indicative, that was only tier 3. But the gear levels on these 3 characters here are very low, or comparatively low. They're only gear 9, Crossbones is gear 10, Ultron is tier 14 because I like, Ultron's very good. But Ultron has no red stars. So if you look at the matchups, right, matchups in Blitz are based on your teams. So when I get a matchup for this team, it's based on a 7 yellow star gear 14 character, which is what they will give me. But they'll also give me 3 gear 9 characters and a gear 10 character, which comparatively, right, these guys, any of these guys can just get deleted by Ultron. So this team is essential for and based on their power, right? So this team here is going to stick around for this matchup. So I can use this Ultron team to create a 7 yellow star character. Even just one makes a huge difference. So one character with no red stars for everything from Supernaturals all the way up to this Kree team. So they're like that. This is actually one of my most useful Blitz teams. Meanwhile, Brotherhood are just good, and I hit auto on them and they win. Like a lot of times accidentally. I'll hit auto, I'll walk away, and I'll be like, oh, they won. Awesome, thank you. But here we go. Auto. What are you gonna do? We're gonna dispel a taunt. And then we're gonna draw everybody in. And you're gonna get countered. Slap. And yep. Yeah. Like tier 3 is not the best place to show this auto, but oh, Pyro's a monster, yeah. Pyro's really good. Pyro loves red stars. Like obviously every damage dealer loves red stars, but Pyro is exceptional at what he does. Turn 1, he dispels buffs and applies bleed. Turn 2, he applies disrupted. Whenever an enemy goes below 50% health, he applies heal block. So he's really good. His basic is garbage, but everything else is really good. He's mostly there for his turn 1 and turn 2. And then if you really need him to do anything after that, you probably lost the match already, because Brotherhood needs to win kind of fast. I feel like they don't want to have matches that are really drawn out. Magneto and Juggernaut have super long cooldowns. Blob and Toad have made them a lot better, though. I'm gonna take the really easy matchup. Guardians is actually one of my weakest. Guardians is an early team to build. Guardians is a very good team. In 8-3, Guardians is difficult to get a win with because they don't have any dispel. They have Cleanse, which is very important, but they don't have Dispel. Yeah. It should be. Like, they're super fun. They play very well with each other. Like, they're clearly meant to be a team. Star-Lord is incredible. He is a borderline essential character to get through Dark Dimension 2. The Rocket Star-Lord Groot combination is very fast and like in early arena, in early raids, very capable of just again deleting a character or two depending on your red stars. I say I've gotten mediocre red stars because they're all stuck at 4, but they're a very good team. Brawlers is finicky. This is a team that I personally think should be better, but is not. Brawlers is a very middle-of-the-road team. And I'm sure it's because I'm not running Captain Marvel with them. If Captain Marvel was with this team, they would be like a very good team. But I'm gonna try to take what I think is an easy win on auto. We're gonna find out if they lose. But when Miss Marvel came out, I was really excited because the Brawlers had a home. Then America Chavez came out, and she's really good. Like I like using this team on manual, because I don't have Gamora waste. Oh yeah, Kamala's super annoying if she's an enemy. which I think is like the goal for basically every character. Like you want them to be a nuisance. Slap. She has some great kill animations though. Like her kill animations are pretty top notch. Even America has some really good slow-mo stuff. Yeah, nobody taunts, so I'll use it. Like, she clears, and then she goes through star-shaped portals, because that's part of her power base. And Kamala's gonna come in and just punch you in the face. God, that's painfully slow. We're gonna do this. So Deadpool targets the lowest enemy character, lowest health character, but Miss Marvel will still assist on the targeted character, which is an interesting thing about her assist. Let's speed through your turn. This flourish is incredibly unnecessary. Dynamic Cam makes that look like very interesting. Gamora is not coded like Black Panther, where the assist can get her an extra turn. Only if Gamora gets the kill does she get the extra turn. Kaboom. And this brawlers team is like my leftover brawlers. There are better brawlers to put in that team. Like this should be Captain Marvel, and this should probably be OG Spider-Man. And that would be a very good, like I would feel very good about that as a blitz team to like auto with. Would have no hesitation. Ooh. That's an interesting team. Not gonna fight them, but that's an interesting team. Yeah, he's not good. He's certainly not good. Here's the thing. Ultimus has a very, very, very specific purpose. It's killing enemy Luke Cages. And I will explain why. I will let this battle kind of go. I'm not even gonna bother using binary with Captain Marvel. I'm just gonna use some basic attacks. We're gonna let all those enemy specials and stuff go off. We're just gonna basic attack with everybody. Yeah, you can get some offense up. We're just gonna punch you. You're gonna apply defense up. I'm really just kind of waiting for Luke Cage to take his second turn. That's what I want. Like there's almost no way that I can lose this. Nope, I'm gonna leave all that there. So I'm gonna punch you in the face. Let's put a bleed on you. Oh, there's a taunt. Oh no. Did you mess up my order? I hope you didn't mess up my order. Okay, I'm gonna accidentally kill Thanos. I didn't mean to. I just... Okay. Ready? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Luke Cage has 5 buffs on him. Ultimus. If target has taunt, gain offense up. Attack primary target for 310 damage, and bonus attack for 240% damage per positive effect on target. So he's going to attack for 310 plus 5 times 240. So 5 times 24 is 120, so or 1200. So he's going to attack for 1500% damage. And flip each positive effect to a negative effect. So what he does is he walks up to Luke Cage and just punches him 1,000,000 times. And usually Luke Cage still has another defense up, so usually that is a kill. I think Luke Cage didn't have a defense up because at this stage in Blitz, he his ability didn't give the 2-turn defense up. But for a little while, Ultimus was used as a secondary Asgardian killer, because using Korath, you could load up positive effects on Thor and then right away use the Ultimus ult to kill the enemy Thor. So like for a little bit, there was an alternate anti-Asgardian team that was basically like Ultimus, Kree Cyborg, Korath, Kingpin, and maybe Captain Marvel. I don't really remember, but it was like consistent enough until we realized that X-Men was just better at it, and you didn't need to waste X-Men on Coulson because it was one of those things where it was a team that really had no business working, but like was oddly consistent if your Ultimus was decent. And you know, if you've been playing for a while, your Ultimus is decent. Like honestly, Ultimus is the weakest character in my roster. Like, and a lot of that, I admit, is my own fault. I am not working on him. I have no desire to work on Ultimus. I still don't think he's a good character. I think he's kind of cute to use here and there, but he's not like a good character. Ooh, I wonder, can I get a 45k team? I can. Okay, so I'm going to do this just so that I can finish these milestones. And then I'll move on to the other blitz. Again, it doesn't matter. 45 and 55 is 100, so yeah. Fight those guys. Yeah. The thing that Ultimus suffers from is the same thing that Ultron suffers from. Even if you max him out entirely, he's not going to have red stars. So he's just not going to be as good. Like, assuming that an average character that you build will end up getting 3 red stars, then your character will be like 20% better than Ultimus at the same level. So that, in my opinion, that's what Ultimus really suffers from, is just not having red stars. I think Ultimus's kit is after the Kree rework. Ultimus's kit is fun. It's just not good. That's just my take. We have a couple of Alliance members that have 7-star Ultimus, and they love him. So, yeah. But like those characters that you just incidentally unlock, Wolverine, Hulk, and Ultimus in this game, they're okay. They're good on like maybe they're good on specific teams, but they're okay. Alright, we have hit all of our milestones here, which feels great. Gonna claim every one of these. 20, 40, 60, 80. That is 180,000 gold, which feels fantastic. Let's check out this blitz. And let's just move on. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I'll have 11 teams here. We'll see how far we can get. We're just going to take the highest point matchups, and maybe we can finish both sets of milestones right now. In which case, everything else, well, I guess this is really only a 1-day blitz, so there is that. But, yeah. So pretty cool. Oh, here comes Johnny Storm. Okay. It's fight 1. Never mind. Everything here is a win. I might put that up as a challenge to like my alliance, or even a challenge to people who are in here watching. So Paramount, if you want to do this too, can you find a team of characters in your roster that will lose in Blitz, Tier 1, Fight 1. Because I cannot. It has to be a team of 5, obviously. I'm not sure that it's possible. But I really want to, now maybe somebody's already done it. And my characters, I think, are just too built up to try it. I'll try it tomorrow, though. I'll try it tomorrow. Maybe that'll be my challenge tomorrow. Try to find a team that will actually lose. I will willingly, like, drop down to Tier 1, Fight 1, to see if I can find a team that will lose. God, Humans is so good. Black Bolt is so broken. Yo-Yo is broken. I hate the Inhumans team. They're such a good team, but I hate them. No. No way. Could I beat Casino in a PvP? I doubt it. I think his red stars are just too much better than mine, honestly. I guess I would have to check. If I'm thinking, I think he has a really strong Hela, so I would probably have to either pick or ban his Hela. He would probably ban Phoenix and Ultron, or I would probably ban Phoenix and Ultron. I think his Black Bolt is stronger than mine, so I would have to get rid of that. I mean, I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know. It might be closer than I'm giving myself credit for, but I don't think I would beat him. Where's the confidence? I tell you what. After I finish these Blitz fights, I will look through my roster, and based on what I remember about Casino's roster, I will think of a team that I could use to beat him. I think that's really cool. I don't know if y'all heard that, but when Thanos took his first turn, he like held up the gauntlet, and you could hear a thump thump for the 2 stones that he got. Right? When I only had Proxima on this team, it was just a thump for the 1 stone. So every time, like when Cull comes out, it's gonna be three little chimes. I think it's a cool thing. Like they didn't have to put that in, that little audio cue. I'll look now. Okay, so let's see. I think his Sinister is better than mine too. So I would probably have to bring in a symbiote team or a makeshift Shield Avengers team. I might have to bring in like Scientist Supreme if he brought in like a Magneto. I don't know, maybe it would be closer than I'm giving myself credit for, because my War Machine is pretty good. I've used my War Machine in several PvPs, and it turns out pretty well. Captain Marvel too. Like I could, if I could get away with it, I could Loki Captain Marvel to nuke somebody theoretically. Maybe it'd be pretty close. Yeah, see that's the thing. He has a lot of 6 red stars, and that 6 red star is really big. Like plus 60% is on focus and resistance is really big. I have 8 6 red stars. I'm sure that he has more. And we have the same amount of 7 red stars now, because I'm pretty sure he finally opened a 7 red star character. I don't know. I might. You can see. Oh yeah. No, I know I can see his roster before rejecting. I'm just trying to remember like seeing what he usually uses and seeing what he does. He's also much further in DD3 than me, so he has far more Gear 14 characters, and oh, his Shuri is a 7 red star? Okay, I just heard he got the 7 red star. But the Gear 14 power bump is really, really big. Like, it genuinely did not occur to me how big the Gear 14 power bump was until I started seeing it on my own characters. Like, it is wild. Totally wild. Oh, who wouldn't like using Symbiote Spider-Man? He's a great character. Symbiote Spider-Man is an amazing character. They, like, I feel like they, I feel like they created a crazy broken character. Yeah, well, again, this is what Paramount was saying. Torch does, like, insane first turn damage, and if you're not expecting it, like, it's ridiculous. I swear, if defenders lose this, I'm gonna be so upset. Oh god. Oh god. I'm so nervous that they're gonna just accidentally lose this. And look at this autoplay. I love the AI. They're so good. AI, you're so good. Like, the thing about Casino's roster, and a lot of the content creators, honestly, this can be said for a lot of them, because they played during beta, because they, you know, stream regularly and they get donations and they're able to, you know, buy a few more purchases, but they just have access to so many resources, and what ends up happening with the live PvP is basically whoever has kind of the biggest roster and the most available characters, like, they're almost certainly going to win. Which is fine. I have no problem with that. I think I think it's good design for the PvP mode. Is that if you have an overall better roster, you should win. Like, you might be someone who has a crazy Asgardians team and a crazy Inhumans team, but, like, if you get your Black Bolt banned and you get your Hela banned, then all of a sudden your team's crumpled. Like, that makes sense to me that somebody with a big roster should win. So I don't doubt that the Casino would not only, like, have preferred characters like Symbiote Spider-Man, like Torch, but also have, like, you know, 3 or 4 backup plans. Yeah, that's just thinking about it a little more properly. I'd probably give him a decent run for his money, but I think he would win. I don't think it would be a blowout. I think he would win like 5-2, 5-3. Like, I think I would be able to get 2 or 3 of his characters down. But yeah, it would definitely be tough. Like, even just within our alliance, right? I am not sure that I could beat Mercy or Chops. Like, not even just them being ahead of me on the TCP list, just like their red stars are kind of crazy, and they're, like, good players. Like, they know how to play the game, right? So it's at least as much about strategy as it is about, you know, knowing when to ability block versus when to basic. You know, when it's okay to auto versus when it's not. When to kill Minerva first versus when to just leave her freaking alive. Come on, Marauders. Don't make me look bad. Not in front of the internet. I want to know, Could Strife possibly be a worse tank? Like, is there a worse named tank than Strife? I've already established that Mysterio is the worst named character, but is there a worse tank than Strife? That might be my other hot take tonight. Strife is the worst tank in the game. Change my mind. Nope. Or Paramount agrees. Okay. Like what? I'm trying to figure out what they were thinking when they made Strife a tank. You know, why not make him a? I guess Sinister's a controller. Mystique's a controller. Sabretooth is a brawler. Like, they could have made Strife a blaster and kept his kit more or less the same. Excuse me. Just changing, you know, his special from something that taunts into something that clears buffs. I don't know. Like, he just feels real bad. Alright, we're about to get this milestone done too, which is really fantastic. We're gonna do it right here. Yeah, sure, right there. That's fine. Ravager Bruiser. You know what, I lied. Ravager Bruiser is a worse tank than Strife. There are no named tanks worse than Strife. A Ravager Bruiser is a worse tank than Strife is. So, technically... I have a stupid question. I have been saying your name Demarcus just because that's how it's written in game. Is your name just Demarcus? Because I feel really stupid. Like, I'm thinking back to all the times that I've said that out loud. I'm like, that sounds wrong. If your name is just Demarcus, I'm so sorry. I'll start saying that from now on. That just occurred to me. This is what I think of when I'm just watching these teams idly go on blitz. Sorry, no, Paramount, not you. The other person in chat is is in my alliance. His in-game name is like capital D Marcus, and it just occurred to me it would make more sense if his name was just DeMarcus. Oh, got you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that just occurred to me. 12 and a half, 25k, 50k, 65, 80, 95, 110, 110,000 more gold. That's fine. It's a good amount more gold. I'll gladly take that. Look at that. I'm over 1 million again. That feels good. I don't have any more arena matches. I think I actually... Yep, I can. I can run into some more of this. He's got 2. I wonder if... Is Commander around? I'm taking this city. I'm going this way. Don't freeze. Please don't freeze. Please? Can I get through a raid node without freezing? That would be really cool. We'll find out. I'm gonna guess no. I'm gonna guess that. Although, admittedly, we've only... The one freeze that we had was in raid. Whoa. Okay. Why does this look dumb no matter where I put it? Sorry, I'm like obviously changing things on stream. Yeah, man. All good. All good. Take care. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I'm gonna turn this back up. Let's kill him. Oh, what time is it, actually? 10:30, 10:40? I should check my email to see if I have to do anything urgent for tomorrow. I'll do it after this. I have time. Yeah. I also have work in the morning, but like I work from home, so I get out of bed and I just get to my desk and I start doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which is nice. I'm not complaining about having a job. It's just it's disappointing the way that I have to do my job now. If it feels like this node is taking forever, that's because it is. But it's only taking forever because I am spamming basics. Because I don't feel like using cooldowns on a node that I can just spam basics on. That can be, oh, it can be dodged, it can be countered. I'm stupid. Okay. Let's say, like, why did that miss? What's happening? Nope, that's supposed to miss. Stop summoning more dudes. Okay. Goodness. That took far too long. Alright. Let's see. That's fine there. Alright, I intentionally asked more people to take the outside lanes, and if there are less people on the outside lanes, we're making, like, basically the same progress. Guys, come on. Do your raids! Thank goodness. Didn't think that was ever gonna load. Go. Oop. Let's just focus here. You're dead. Now we can do this. Extend those. I think this kills you. I hope. Oh no, that was the wrong attack, but it did kill you. So, okay. Well played. That's not at all what I meant to do, but it works very nicely. More energy. Defense down here. Maybe kill Star-Lord? Nice. Of course. Oh, right, you're blind. Duh, I missed. I hate you. I hate you on this node. I hate you so much on this node. You dodge so much. Thank you for not dodging that. Oop. The good doctor. Oop. Alright, yeah. Stun? Go ahead and stun. That's fine. That's less fine. Let's do it. This. Oh, that was the wrong way. That was dumb. I definitely should have done that the other way. Why did... Okay, I'm not gonna complain. Flip. Ow. Let's kill Doctor Strange before he revives somebody. Let's extend all the things. It's more energy. Let's kill Wasp. Yes, thank goodness. Oh, not good. Very not good. Okay, not bad though. That certainly could have gone worse. Right there. Defense down here. Please don't dodge. Thank you. Definitely heal. Who is my first? Oh, my first 7-star. That's a really good question. My first 7 gold star. I'm gonna look through my roster in a second. Let me finish this node. Because I'm kind of curious. I wonder if I can remember. This is all going to depend on how much you die. Hey, we took out the node. All right. Okay, let me look and let me think. I would wager it was a store character. My money and my bet is that my first 7-star character was Gamora. I am like, because at the time, either Gamora or Crossbones. Because Blitzstore was the easiest farm, and the only Blitz characters were Spider-Man, Gamora, Crossbones, Luke Cage, and these minions. And I don't even know that all of these minions were here. I'm pretty sure they were, though. But Spider-Man, Gamora, Crossbones, Luke Cage, and these 6 minions. So I think it was Gamora or Crossbones. The Raid Store was too hard to get to. Arena was too hard. Trying to think. So Arena had basically Drax, Quake, Daredevil, and then these minions. Maybe Mordo. He might have been in the game to start. Scarlet was in the game to start. But I would bet good money that it was either Gamora or Crossbones. Actually, you know what? Thinking about it even more, it was probably Crossbones, because Crossbones was a part of the OG meta, right? The OG meta, like at launch, the original meta team for Arena was Black Widow, Quake, Crossbones, Kingpin, and Yondu. And the reason for that was, go away, offer, I'm not buying you. The reason for that was the combination of speed up from Black Widow and slow from Quake. Basically meant if your Black Widow went first, then you would basically win the match, right? So you would go Black Widow special. Quake's special originally did not have this because Coulson and Yo-Yo didn't exist. So you couldn't apply slow. All it would do is clear positive effects and chain. So you would use Black Widow and Quake. You would use Crossbones, and on turn 1 you had the or Captain America. Captain America would be like the other 5th. If you didn't use Yondu, you use Captain America. Crossbones existed because on turn 2 he had Detonate, right? And it's big damage. And you would have Kingpin because Crossbones would take his first turn. He would either punch somebody or you would taunt. Like it kind of didn't matter as long as Crossbones didn't die, because Kingpin would use this and give everyone offense up, defense up. It says offense up to 5 allies, but there were really no summoners early on. Yep. So that turn 2, and if you chose Yondu, then he would also use his ultimate with offense up on turn 2, right? And piercing damage has always been good. If you chose Captain America, then chances were very good that your Quake would get to ultimate on turn 2, because she would usually get some energy from him. And even if you didn't, right? If your Black Widow goes first, then your Black Widow goes ahead and uses her ult on the enemy Crossbones to stall, or she just used her basic to steal the offense up from the enemy Crossbones so it didn't hit as hard. So that was the original, that was like the OG starting meta, basically the King Boom team, which was Kingpin, Crossbones, Yondu, theoretically Black Widow and Quake to help your team out, or like Kingpin, Crossbones, Captain America, Black Widow, Quake. But it revolved around Black Widow and Quake. There was a lot of talk early on about nerfing speed up and speed down because they felt like it was, at the time, it was too powerful. Like the game and the characters and the kits were so much more simple that it was literally coin flip. Like early on, people would like when T4s first came around, this was one of the first T4s that everyone wanted to do because it meant that your Black Widow went first. But they had to change it so that it was only applied after the first turn, right? Because they decided that having that plus 15% speed was just too strong. And this might be my personal opinion as to why Cable is still not like a bad character, because he still plays with turn meter, and in my head, turn meter is still a very, very powerful thing. Like, to me, it's the only reason that, where is he? Oh, he's in my favorites. It's really the only reason that Karnak has any use on the Inhuman team. His special rewinds exactly one character's speed bar by 10%. And if that 10% is, again, if you're using Inhumans on War, you're using it against Hydra. Maybe that 10% stalls Hydra Armor Guard's taunt. Maybe it stalls Hydra Scientist so that you can kill him fast. But not only is it reduced speed bar, again, look, it also applies slow, right? So you're knocking back their speed bar, and you're slowing down how fast it refills. It's the only reason I would consider a T4 here, is because it adds another 10%, so it knocks down speed bar by 20%. That's the only reason. I think speed bar, like any kind of speed or turn meter manipulation, I will pretty much always value above, you know, a similar ability that doesn't do it. There's not a huge number of characters that plays with turn meter. Karnak does it. Cable does it. Miles does it. Blob can do it. Blob can do it if the target has disrupted. And for a while, again, like one of the next metas was Shield. It was, I called them Fury and Friends. It was Fury and 4 of the minions. You basically left out Shield Op. You used Fury, Shield Medic, Security, Trooper, and Assault. And the reason you did it is because Medic, Trooper, and Op. So there were arguments to use Op instead of Trooper, but Medic, Trooper, and Op, every one of their basics says on crit, reduce speed bar by 25%. And 25% speed bar is enormous. But it only happens on crit, and you're like, well, you know, crits are super rare. You just don't. It's not like you get crits normally. That's not a normal thing that happens. It is like this. It is when you have a passive that literally says everyone gets plus 50% crit chance. So, you know, on top of the passive, you know, I won't use Shield Assault. Let me use Shield Trooper. So Shield Trooper has a 10% crit chance that suddenly goes to 60%. So more than half the time he's critting, which means more than half the time he's reducing speed bar. Right? And then security slows, but let's see, it's 25%. So I think they're all like just 10%. So more than, again, 60%, more than half the time, Shield Op is rewinding speed bar. The reason I left out Shield Op, like this was my Fury and Friends team. It was Nick Fury, Medic, Security, Trooper, and Assault. And the reason I left Shield Op out is because he would summon an Op, and I wouldn't worry about it. Like, I have an operative. Yeah, turn meter rewind. This is the, oh, Hawkeye actually does it too. Hawkeye's special rewinds turn meter, 20% from the primary target. There aren't a lot of them. Oh, actually, one huge one that I'm forgetting that I just thought of. I don't like this, and he's not even there. He's a mutant. Namor, on his ult, it only applies on war offense, but look at that. Reduce speed bar of all targets by 40%. That's enormous. Namor is probably the biggest reason that Fantastic Four is such a good war team, in my opinion. Like, if you take Namor away from the Fantastic Four in war, they're still good, but they don't like beat everything. Yeah, and I think Namor is one of the only ones that has that big war change But maybe Invisible Woman has something for war? No, all of her stuff applies all the time. Yeah. Mr. Fantastic? Do you have something for war? No, it's literally Namor. Namor makes the Fantastic Four into a war team. Because of this stupid ability. On war offense. Always crits. Clear 3 positive effects, which usually in war is enough, and reduce speed bar by 40%. If I T4'd it, it's 50%. On top of that, on war offense. Like, this is dumb. Offense up to 2 for 2 turns for everybody. Deflect for 2 turns. Extra 30% damage. Like I said, I defended Hydra for a while. And I was like, nah, they're fine, you just have to be smart about them. They're stupid. And the reason they're stupid is that war specific. Right? On spawn, blah blah blah, stuff, blah blah blah. On war defense. This is ridiculous. Like, objectively ridiculous. I have tried to defend Hydra and the Hydra war defense for a long time, and they're absurd. They are in fact objectively absurd. So I'm done defending Hydra and any war team. I don't know what the Marauder advantages are for war. I genuinely have no idea. What do you have? On war defense, gain energy. Okay, that's really good. No, nothing else. Does have a war defense? No. What else? What else do you have? You have no war defense stuff. You have no war defense. Nope. Maybe Mystique? You have anything for war defense? On war defense, if Mr. Sinister is an ally, 50% chance to assist. Okay, so she'll basically always assist. Nope. It's probably you. You probably have the war defense stuff. Yep, you do. On war defense, gain a bajillion resistance, gain a bajillion focus. If I max it out, gain a bunch more resistance. Okay, no. Marauders, or whatever. It's fine. Yeah, I think war-specific teams are still dumb. The only acceptable war-specific team is AIM, because Graviton does not care about war offense or defense, and I think this is how war kits should be designed. Is that it's just in war. So regardless of whether he's on offense or defense, he does these things. And I think that's good. I think it's much more balanced. I think it's a much better way of doing it. What do I know? I just played the game. Anyway, I've ranted for long enough. I did my blitz, milestones and chill, back to milestones and chill for 1 week. 1 sweet, glorious week. We had milestones and chill. But yeah, I think I'm out of raid stuff. My DD3 is done. It's 11 o'clock. I am gonna go ahead and check my work email because I gotta get stuff ready for tomorrow morning. But Paramount, it's been good talking to you. I know DeMarcus is gone, but I'm gonna head out. I will stream again tomorrow, the usual time, kind of like that midday area. But yeah. Hey, catch you later. Take care. Yeah, man. Thanks for coming. Peace.